Hello, I'm Heather from Always Knitting and Sewing, aka Woolly Elephant. I'm Woolly Elephant Mum on Instagram, and today's unboxing is for the deluxe sewing subscription box for May from Always Knitting and Sewing. For anybody that doesn't know already, I work for Always Knitting and Sewing, and I design the projects for these boxes. So I'm now starting to add the unboxings on here for anyone that hasn't seen them. So we do a deluxe box and a mini box. Now the deluxe box is $44.99 and the mini box is $24.99. The mini box just contains the main fabrics and the coordinating thread, and you get a sweet treat as well. Whereas the deluxe box contains the main fabrics. It may contain an extra fabric as well, and all the other bits that you'll need to make the suggested project for. And maybe it's some nice additions, extra additions as well. You also receive a video for a tutorial on a suggested project to make, which I generally design that. There's only been one up to now that I haven't designed. Anyway, so this is how the box comes now. We've had them printed, so they look a bit different than last time. So if I open it up, okay, this time it's wrapped in black tissue paper, and you get a little sheet here, project sheet here, that comes with a list of the contents of everything that's in the box. So there we go. This is the project suggestion. Turn it around. This is the project suggestion. It's a table, like a table tidy for putting all your tools in. Could be used for all sorts of kind of things, not only for sewing like I'm using it for, but for your card making, your painting, your artist supplies. You could just use it as a general tidy on your desk. So there's a little bit about it, a little bit about the project. There's also a little notice here asking if you please don't share your projects until the official unboxing video from Always Knitting and Sewing after the 14th of May, so that it doesn't spoil the surprise for anybody. That's already been and gone. And then it gives you a list of your contents. The only thing that's wrong, I think, on this one, it says you get a long quarter of PVC vinyl. You don't. You get like a 12 by 12 square. There's also a picture of another project that you can make. This is a class coming soon. So once you've had that, then we can open it up to see what's in your box. So this is how your box looks. So I'll pull things out one at a time, and then I'll show you the projects. So the first and best thing you get is a bar of chocolate. This month it's a Whisper Gold. I'm assuming most people got this because there's a bit of a gold theme going on. And then we've got these beautiful fabrics that are absolutely gorgeous. So I'll show you them one at a time. This one, there is so much gold print on this fabric. It's these were extremely premium fabrics. This is Peacock Garden by Robert Kaufman, this range. So there we go. And you can see the gold. These were quite expensive fabrics this month, and they were really nice to work with. So you've got the peacock feathers, and then this one is beautiful as well. So the big flower, like an oriental flower print. Really good for fussy cutting. I'll show you that in a project in a minute, in a project suggestion. I think this one was my favourite one. This was like a blender fabric. Now you get, these are all 1/2 meters that you get in your box. So that's that one. And then you've got a coordinating rainbow craft cotton, which is a quilting cotton, the quilting weight cotton to coordinate. Again, 1/2 meter. And then you also got this time seams hand cream. This is Couture's hand cream by Seams. Absorbs instantly. It says, Seams, made for makers. Working in fashion left my hands and nails rough, sore and dry. I wanted non-greasy hand care to use throughout the day, so I created Seams. So you should be able to put this on, and then when you're handling your fabric, it not leave greasy marks, which is brilliant. Luxury hand care for extremely dry, hard-working hand. This fast-absorbing, non-greasy hand cream helps to mend, moisturise, hydrate, an even skin tone, condition nails fast. So that's brilliant. I have tried that, and everybody's been trying it at the shop, and it feels lovely. So you get a little tube of that, which is 30ml. So that's a nice little gift. You also get, which comes in a little organza bag, there is some gold lame ribbon, which is used for edging the pockets, and this lovely Gutterman variegated thread, which matches the fabrics really well. Because of the multicolours in them, and if you use the variegated threads, they blend in really well. And these Gutterman threads, they're not polyester, they are, I think, 100% cotton, these threads as well. So great for your quilting, for doing your fancy quilting on your quilts. There's also a piece of vinyl for the clear pockets. I think that's everything that's in the box today. So we always provide premium fabrics in these, but I think these ones this time were extra premium with all the gold digital printing on them. So I'll just pop those back in the box, and then I will show you the projects. Just pop that out of the way. It's like a proper treat to yourself every month. Okay. Now the main project, I'm just going to hold this up. It's sitting on my ruler because it's a tabletop tidy. So here we go. I have pre-filled it. So there's a fabric section on the bottom with a couple of ridges which stops this sliding down. Which is great for putting your pens in so they don't roll off. And we're making all these pockets to keep all your tools in. You can obviously size your pockets for whatever tools that you're going to put in it. I sized this one to mine. And then on the back, I sized my pockets on the back for putting the rulers, all the rulers in that I use the most. That's my 6.5 by 12, and then I've got a 14-inch by 1 inch there, along with my 1/2 inch, I think, by 7, and my 4.5-inch square here in the front. This is a ruler for ironing on, for ironing seams. And then you can fit something inside. Now inside mine, I've just pushed a little tray of my Wonder Clips. It sits inside there quite nicely. You'll see there's a tutorial on our Woolly Elephant site for making that little box. If you want to make one of those, you could make that in the coordinating fabric. So there we go. That's your main project, and that is the tutorial. So once you get your book, you get a link. You get your box, comes out on around the 10th, on or around the 10th every month, which is around a Wednesday, Thursday, and then on the Saturday when the official unboxing is, that day, the tutorial, the link to the tutorial is then sent out to you by email, so you can then link through and log in to see the tutorial. You can also see all the previous subscription box tutorials as well, and I think there's either 8 or 9 now. So you can access all those so that you could then use your fabrics for whatever you want, but you could go on and make one of the previous projects as well instead, if you wanted to. So you have access to all of those, not just to that video, which is good to know, especially if it's your first box. Now the other project that's suggested on there is this drawstring top like bucket style bag. This is a class I'm currently editing, so this should be in the VIP subscription group soon, because there's also a VIP subscription group for all a lot more tutorials other than what's in the subscription box. So that will be one coming soon. So if you're interested in learning about all those tutorials, I teach a lot of sewing tutorials on there for accessories, as does Chloe, and then there's crochet tutorials, there's knitting tutorials, there's a patchwork block of the month going on at the moment. So there's over 60 tutorials that you can access, but that's with a separate subscription. And you can see all the subscription boxes. If you subscribe just to the subscription box, you can just see the subscription box tutorials. But if you're a VIP subscriber, you can see everything. So there we go. So that will be coming in there soon. Something else that you could make the project with. I mentioned the VIP patchwork block of the month. So a few of these have been made. This is the current one. This is the current block, made in different fabrics in the tutorial, but it's then been made in these lovely fabrics. I didn't make these. Chloe, who does a lot of the other tutorials and does the patchwork block of the month, her grandma made this one. So that's lovely. And then also this one. This is another one of the blocks of the month, using fussy cutting, using the flower fabric. And then another one. They all look slightly different to on the block of the month because the way they've changed up and changed a couple of the patterns for the fabrics. So there you go. So let me just check my notes. So I will add a link below. So if you're interested in signing up for next month's box, I'll put the link in, which will take you to the page, the Knit and Stitch Club page, which tells you about the boxes, tells you everything that you need to know and where you can subscribe, and also to the mini box. Now I'll just say, if you, for example, if you subscribe to the mini box, which is $24.99, this one is $44.99, you would have got this fabric, and this fabric, and a plain Gutterman thread, not the variegated one. You wouldn't have got any of the others. To get all the extra products to complete the project, you need the deluxe box for that. But we had a lot of requests for a mini box, that people that didn't want all the extra stuff, they just wanted the premium main fabrics. So this is what you would get in your mini box. So I think that's just about covered everything. So I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, or I hope you do enjoy the tutorial. Let me know down below in the comments if you've had a go, if you enjoyed it, if you're thinking of having a go or signing up, or you already sign up to the boxes. So until next month for the next one, happy sewing. Bye.